Okay, hello guys, welcome to the first tutorial where you'll be using the Tinkercad simulation software for creating a simulation of the LED blinking circuit with the Arduino Uno. So this is the Tinkercad dashboard. First go to circuits, click create a new circuit. Okay, on the right side you can see the basic components. Uh, we'll be using the Arduino Uno along with the LED. So go to components, click Arduino. Tinkercad has already provided us with many basic starter kits with the basic concepts related to Arduino. We won't be covering all of these, but we'll touch on some of the basic concepts. We in this tutorial we'll be using the LED blink. So click on this, which is on the top right, and put it on the canvas. Okay, there you go. Okay, first of all, we can notice that the LED, its anode is connected with a resistor to the pin 13 of the Arduino, and its cathode is connected to ground. Okay, why do we use a resistor? Normally, LEDs have a forward voltage which lies between 1.8 volt and 3.3 volt, and the Arduino pins will produce an output voltage of 5 volt. Uh, if we connect a normal LED directly to a 5 volt source, it will glow for a while, but then it would eventually die off or start emitting smoke. So in order to protect an LED, we use a resistor, and it's common practice that we use a 220 ohm resistor. You can change its value by clicking onto here, and you can experiment with this. By increasing the resistance value, you can notice that the brightness of the LED will decrease. Okay, so this is the initial setup. Now we have to put the code for simulation. So go here, click code. You can notice these are called code blocks. Code blocks are very beginner friendly coding methods which are very beginner friendly. So if you are new to programming, you can try this out and you can simulate the circuit along with this. But in this tutorial we are aiming to use the Arduino programming language, which is compatible with the Arduino IDE. So we go here, click text, continue. Okay, since this is a starter kit, they have pre-written the code, but for the sake of teaching I'll be deleting all of these and teaching you word by word. Okay, whenever we start a new file or a new program in Arduino, you can notice these two functions. The void setup is used to put the code which will run only once when the program begins, and the void loop is used to put the code which is intended to run multiple times during the execution of the entire program. Okay, so in void setup we specify stuff like in this case we have to tell the Arduino to allocate the pin 13 to produce an output voltage so that the LED will glow up. Whereas in void loop we will put the code for specifying the blinking action. Okay, so first we need to specify the pin 13 as the voltage source for the LED blinking. The code is pin mode LED 13, sorry, pin 13 as output. Since it produces an output voltage, we give output. Now we need to create the blinking action. For that we have to first turn on the LED, and the code for that is digital write pin 13 as high. We know that the pin 13 is a digital pin, and in the case of digital there are only two values, zeros and ones. Here high corresponds to the value 1 and low corresponds to the value 0, and high means that the LED will glow up and low means the LED will not glow up or the LED is in the off state. Now this code will make the LED glow up, but we need to create the blinking action. That is, the LED needs to glow up, then after 1 second it needs to be in the off state, and then after 1 second it needs to glow up again. So the code for that is delay 1000. Now delay is a function which is required to produce a time delay, and it accepts parameters in milliseconds. So 1000 milliseconds is 1 second. Now we need to give the code for making the LED in be in the off state. So pin 13 and low. Then again delay 1000 to make the blinking action more obvious. Remember to put the semicolons. This programming language is very similar to C and C++, and it's very easy to learn too. Now this is all the code. We have to simulate it. There you go. You can see the LED blinking. You can also notice that there is one more LED on the board that is blinking. Okay, this is a standard LED that is provided with all the Arduino boards. Instead of connecting this, we can also simulate the entire circuit by observing this LED, which is beside the pin 13. If you are deciding to buy an Arduino, you can try these circuits out, and these are all the basics which are needed to provide a foundation for you to make many cool projects. In this tutorial this is all, and in the next tutorial we'll teach you how to use a push button for glowing the LED, and also about the serial monitor.